Hey guys, how y'all doing? So I don't know. I've had a hell of a week so far. It's been great, really. Not so good for Ben. He has a little person in his house, pretty sick.
Am I going fast enough for you? I'm trying to BS the shit up fast.
Come back on that.
I said, am I going fast enough for you?
Go at your own pace. I'm coming in doing the skid right now. We've been skidding close, cleaning up the other landing. So we didn't need two skidders out there on that. So Brandon's basically been off since Thanksgiving. So I've had the pleasure of being back in the Tigercat, and man, oh man, is this thing frickin', it's pretty sweet. It's a utility knife, you know. The other one, the Tigercat, is a big slug. It'll pull some frickin' wood. It's equivalent to, I think it's a John Deere 848. So anybody knows skidder size wise. Yay, oh come on, baby. This one's smaller. Quite a bit smaller.
It's nice having the blade control right on the side of the joystick.
Is it what? Is it nice?
Yeah.
No? I don't particularly care for it there.
Why?
I don't know, it's kind of out of the way. It's almost like the differential lock button. I would rather have it on my drive side, because when you're hanging on to the bar, you know, you don't have your hand on that joystick. There's a couple things that are just getting used to type deals.
The new ones that's on the left side, the differential auto.
See?
I wish they had the differential lock as like a little flipper thing on the joystick itself.
Yeah, it would be a little bit less confusing with the buttons when you're, you know, new to skid with it. I'm only using like one side of the turn just because it's convenient. The other ones, I always use the constant pressure instead of that one, or you know, I'm getting used to the button placement. So yeah, there's some of the negatives with it. They're not really negatives. They're more user side. Once I end up getting in this straight for a while, I'm sure it won't be nothing. I mean, I'm over here doing this too when I want to go forward and back. I'm just used to being in the Tigercat. I'm back to one set of chains though, which is not so great, but this thing's nimble. Very, very nimble. Very nimble and very quick. So this stupid thing. It's so convenient, but beating that bike off that window. Come on. So Brandon's been home. We're doing whatever. Ben and I have been working together. Ben's been in the loader. He was in the loader Monday, I think Tuesday say he was in it for a little while, but he had to bring a family member to the hospital. So I actually had a good 5-6 hours in the loader, and really feel a lot of improvement in it. And I'm actually understanding what the heck we do for sizes and whatnot. See right there, I'm hitting the wrong button. I mean, and it ain't a machine. It's just like I said, I haven't had much time this week even in this thing. I've had a lot more this week than I have in the past, but old habits die hard. Visibility on this thing's awesome though. It's gotta be like a greenhouse in the summertime though. But I will tell you, this thing's got a heck of a heater. It's got a heated and AC seat. And then the climate control in it is very sensitive. It'll blow you right out of this thing with heat. I don't remember about AC, but I don't think I've ever had to max AC it, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Bumper trees here. Take that one right out. Are still funky with me. I'm getting better with them though. That's what I was worried about. Kind of a maze going on here. Bringing hitches where they shouldn't be going through, but just starting, or I'm just starting this. This is my first skid road, so just starting to get it opened up here a little bit. Girl, that's for sure. And the spunkiness has almost got me in trouble a couple times. You'll freaking lift yourself right up at such an angle. Of course, the joystick being backwards doesn't help, because you go to try to rescue yourself and then you push further. But thank God they don't. You got to go pretty far to tip over, or at least from what it feels like in the cab. But the old mean bean, she's up there. She had about 4 or 5 inches of snow on her, and I've got most of the stuff out of it. Like I said, I don't know when Brandon's coming back. With the wood being so close, you know, 2 skidders is overkill unless one stays with the landing. Oh yeah. The air seat in this is broke. So Ben came over yesterday and gave me a hand looking at the back of the seat. We had to basically jack up the seat because it's been on the ground and it had been just bouncing pretty hard on your back. So he came over, gave me a hand. We got it now where we can do it by hand. You just have to go behind the seat. I don't know if this thing will actually have the butt on it to move all this, but we'll try it. The guys split the firewood. Alright, we'll shove it over here. Trying to get to the end here without bringing out too much. Work my way forward, but tightened right up. We got some snow, and now we're at 36 degrees, and it's raining. So this is the last landing we're doing here on this 500-acre job until spring. We've got more property to do here. But we're going to be moving to I think Tupper soon after we get this one done. They're waiting for the ground to freeze because we got a swamp to log that they had started logging last year. Started to thaw, so we've got to go clean up what they had started last winter. Come on, baby. Then we've got another area, from what I understand, in between here in Tupper. But I don't know how good that source was. Don't push, don't push, don't push. She's trying though. Be a good hitch. Double, triple that one up. All right. How you doing up there? You need another hitch?
Yeah.
What's that?
Not quite.
Alright. Show you guys this. Down in here, so I was going to try to keep going down to get to the end, but when you got a blockage like that, what do? You know, you got to kind of work it. Oh, you see if that's right now. Yeah, it's pretty freaking horrible. Oh man, I don't know how this would do. Probably ought to.
There ain't much good firewood on this landing so far that I've gotten.
I think we're getting into it now. That I love about this right here is stocking with it. I've gotten all right with the Timberjack. This thing, you can really be kind of surgical with it, but it's so spunky that you're like a surgeon with a caffeine high. So I don't have the auto idle or auto accelerate or whatever the heck it is. Whenever you use the grapple or boom or blade or whatever it is, it'll automatically just race the RPMs for you. I've got it right now on the joystick. That way I can modulate or mediate, whatever you want to call it, the throttle input while I'm using the boom. Now you guys probably can't see much, so I want to get it in a different spot. But I busted the antenna yesterday, and the magnet came out of it. So I took one of my camera mounts, ripped the magnet out, and I put that in on the antenna up front. So I don't have much variation for camera right now, so I apologize about that. Not that my camera works really never very good, but at least it would be a little bit more to play with, you know. Got a hole right here somewhere too. I gotta be careful. beautiful. That's beautiful. Mine, a timberjack is a little bit rough. You don't have that quick to kind of move the logs. It's very soft, so your movements have to be kind of deliberate with it. Where this one, if you do a deliberate movement, you've lost all of them. Driving backwards this way. I love it. We were just talking about that. How nice this is.
with your brush piles.
I don't want to speak too soon, buddy.
What's that?
Said I didn't want to speak too soon, just in case you started going back to the way you were.
Well, it's nice when I ain't a mess around it.
You're freaking right. That was a mess over on that other side. Man, oh man, I can't tell you the amount of times I took a piece of firewood with me. It's a lot better, Benjamin. A lot better. Very much you can do though. That freaking little hole we were in, the firewood encroached him, so then he didn't have any place to put the slash tops, you know. So it got messy towards the end, that's for sure. But with the amount of time that I had, if I would have used my time, kind of, I don't know if it's smart or not, but I could have went over to the firewood and kind of taken a couple chunks out of it and moved it. But it got crowded, that's for sure. I don't know how much of this is going to be usable, but if I had something, everything in this thing is padded. There's no steel to mount a camera to except for the radio. That's why it was nice when I had the selfie stick. I could mount it down and it would actually be, you know, but the way it's mounted right now, just on a magnet, I can't put it nowhere except for right here, which I had it earlier, which I don't know if this video go up before or after the last one that I had, or last one, the moving of the loader. Hopefully Ben said he thinks he got a pretty good shot. He was flying the drone for me from the loader while I was moving it with this skidder, so it was an experience for me. First really time moving the loader, and then being in a not so familiar piece of equipment. But we got it. Everything went good. Ben said I did a hell of a job because he was able to eat his cookies and fly the drone. So anybody that actually logs probably could watch that and say, holy cow, what the heck is this guy doing? But like I said, for my first time, it's pretty nerve-wracking. Alright guys, that was the experience.